Hello everyone. In this video, we will continue to examine topic 12.1, the interaction of matter with radiation, and in particular, we will continue to discuss matter waves. All right, so electrons diffract. We have this from the Davison-Germer experiment, and there are others that soon follow. It's worth noting that when the experiments are reproduced with individual electrons, the same results were obtained. And in fact, when the experiment was produced with larger particles later on, like neutrons, a diffraction pattern was still observed. And that's pretty weird. It really does raise the question, what are they? Are they waves or are they particles? And the official answer, the established answer at this point, is that all radiation and all matter, including all types of particles, obey wave-particle duality, the principle which describes the fact that all radiation and matter exhibit properties of both waves and particles. And I just have to say that this is a fancy name for a little bit of a cop-out. This doesn't add anything to your understanding of what's happening. What's happening is that sometimes both electrons and photons act like waves, and sometimes they act like particles. But what we really want to know is, what are they, and why is it that they act one way in some circumstances and another way in other circumstances? And this is not an answer to that question. Instead, it's sort of an official name of that particular problem, There's nothing extra in this information. It's just our official title for the fact that all radiation and matter exhibit the properties of both. So at this point, you could perhaps at least say or give some kind of answer to the question what the electron wave is actually in if it's waving. And we can do that, or at least we can give a partial answer. We can talk more about sort of what the waviness of the electron wave is and how it relates to reality. But at the very end of our intro to quantum mechanics, which is what this will be, what is to come, we are still not going to have a great answer to this question, and I want you to prepare you for that reality. We will be able to say much more precisely sort of what we do think exists, or what quantum mechanics sort of has us calculate, is sort of the way to think about it. But what that is still going to be a little bit unclear. And to say the rest of this, I will need to discuss our intro to formalized quantum mechanics.